So myself, Sunil Ramakrishnan Nair, basically. This is basically 116 part of the formula part, formula basically, and the part is basically 116. Till 115, basically, we have done we have created lots of things basically, and lots of information also we have already collected. And here, basically, it's a 116 part which is ongoing. And last, basically, we were discussing about the Bollywood industry, basically, what Bollywood industry is. So, one of the person told basically Bollywood, what Bollywood actually is. Basically. What is Bollywood? Then one person told that whatever the things basically are done by the certain groups, whatever the things are done by the certain industries, that basically we uh, display in the visible format so that the public can view basically. So whatever, whether the task basically which is done by the certain groups basically, if that task is tough basically, then basically the Bollywood display that yeah, this task is tough basically. So each and every reality basically, whatever things are there in the that task basically, that basically they displays. So whatever the stuff basically which are done in this world basically, you can say in this our planet, they basically display in the Bollywood format. Basically. That is basically it's a visible format basically, you can say, where basically the public can view. And Bollywood basically it's a digital world basically. So whatever previously basically there was only theater basically, there was no television. So that time basically the theater was there. So theater group basically were displaying, were going each and every cities and basically each and every areas, and basically they were displaying the views of the theaters basically, whatever story basically they have created. So basically, whatever the story basically they have basically, according to the current scenario of the area basically you can say. So according to the area basically they display the stories in the theater room, in the theater format basically you can say. That basically set of people are standing to view that things basically, whatever the stuff basically theater groups are doing. So that basically whatever stories basically, whatever view basically they want to display to the public basically, that basically it display in the theater format. And previously theater basically was organized in the certain halls also basically. Few people says that we can't stand in the road and we can't see like that basically because we can't see the proper view basically. So for that basically theaters created, the halls created so that the public can able to view the whatever theater room views basically they are displaying, the Bollywood groups are displaying basically, that basically able to view in easy and visible format basically. So nowadays, basically, that things has been basically converted into television format. Basically, that is basically digital format that you basically you can see in television. Nowadays, it's internet is there, so basically you can view in any of the videos, any of the views are there. There are many websites basically who says that you can able to view this video, you can able to view that video. If you have the video of that particular serial of that movie or wherever basically theater, whatever few people says that we have created few things in the theater, but public basically that time basically were not available. So due to that basically the public were not available, and public were not able to view that video. So that video basically we have captured in the video format and from the mobile or from the laptops, and like this basically we are able to view the videos basically, and that is displayed in the that is uploaded in the certain websites, and basically it's social media websites, and there basically you can able to view that videos. So like this basically the Bollywood group says that we are basically into the visible format basically. We do the visibility of the each and every stuff basically. For example, doctors are doing their duties, so how doctors are doing their duties, so each and everything basically we creates in the form of characters, we creates in the form of the theaters, in the videos, in the serials form. Few people says that we can create movies also for that, for the stuff basically. So each and every stuff basically they are doing whatever things basically they are doing. Each and every characters the people, each and every characters basically you can say where the world is playing. For example, doctors are there, courts are there, wakils are there, judges are there, software engineers are there, software professionals are there, project managers are there, CEOs are there, directors are there, CTOs are there, vice presidents are there, company owners, software companies owners are there, companies owners are there, like a chief minister, chief minister role is there, MLA role is there, MLA role is there, then prime minister role is there, president role is there, and president of India rule is there, president of America rule is there. So each and every country's president and prime minister rules are there. So each and every different rules are there. World Bank rules are there. World Bank directors rules are there. Reception rules are there. Security person rules are there. The normal person is selling the items in the road is there. Shopkeepers are rules are there. The big malls owners are selling the materials in the mall. That rule is there. So basically, in this world, mostly basically there are more than 1 lakh roles. Basically, you can say. So Bollywood group basically have many tasks. Basically, you can say they basically never sits idle. Basically, because 1 lakh role is the enough. Basically, so if in 1 lakh role, basically, if you pick one role also, so you can create lots of movies from that one role only. So assume that in one role, basically there are 1,000 serials and 1,000 movies are created. Sorry, not 1,000 basically. 1,000, assume it's 1,000. So like this, 1 lakh multiply by 1,000. So you can just imagine it's more than crores basically. So more than crores serials, more than crores of movies, more than crores of documentaries, more than crores of theaters basically. That much stuff basically they have. So for that basically the the source basically, what is the source of the Bollywood group basically, from where they earns the money basically, that is basically one is the theater basically. From there basically they earns the money. That is the main thing basically. From there basically, but they can't earn too much money because in theater people goes in the holidays time, but it's 7 days. So basically people goes, but basically the theaters are not full. So basically from one theater basically you can say, um, from one theater in the one city basically they might be earning more than 20 to 30 lakh rupees. So from 20 to 30 lakh basically you can just imagine this is to create one movies only basically it takes 100 crore basically. So 100 crore basically to create one movie basically it's taking 100 crore, right? So basically, if you create one movie, then basically you can maximum earn basically how much? 2 to 10 to 20 crore. Maximum 200 crore. It's a basically if the movies are basically super hit, duper hit basically. So basically that happens very rare basically, but happens basically that affects the entire Bollywood industry basically. That also you can say, which cover ups the entire Bollywood industry basically you can say. So like this basically, few people says that we are just a character basically. We are just doing the job basically there, and uh, like heroes are there, actors, the heroines are there, character roles playing people are there. They are telling that we are just doing the job basically of the. Few people says that it's like a cricket industry basically. Still basically in cricket industry, few people says that we are just doing a job basically. We are just getting 70 80,000 rupees as a salary basically. So just to see basically, so the Bollywood industry, in Bollywood industry also still basically few people are telling that we are just doing that type of work. Basically, we are getting some 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees as a salary basically. So just to see basically up to the Bollywood industries, and so it's basically Bollywood's another side basically. Also you can say. So like this basically the Bollywood is one basically you can say company basically you can say, and there basically people are doing the job basically. That also you can say, and few people says that we are not doing job. Basically, we are directly into the Bollywood industry, and we are earning the money. But that basically very less people are there. Few people says that we are just doing the role. Basically, that's all. Basically, whatever thing Bollywood says that today it's your this role basically you have to do. So basically, they go from their house basically, and then they do their job, and then they again go back to their home basically. So like this basically stuffs are also there basically. So again back to basically Bollywood industry. Basically Bollywood says that we don't have money enough basically. For that basically few people says that we have basically lots of producer available in the market basically, who don't have any time. Basically they says that we don't have any time basically. For example, if we are eating certain foods basically, then basically how basically that's going to affect to our body, which type of food is that is basically going to give which type of ideas, up to what level ideas they are going to generate. For example, one project is ongoing and they got some certain ideas in their mind basically according to the food basically they have eaten. So according to that, basically they say that we got this many ideas basically. So that idea basically is going to create what that basically Bollywood industry can able to assume that they can able to predict that basically that this idea is going to generate this because they have the entire data, entire each and every city culture basically they have the city basically in one of the company basically that is basically Genesis company, that is basically one of the American government company. They have the entire data of the each and every cities, each and every nationality, each and every caste, each and every countries, each and every states culture information basically. They can exactly tell basically what is going to happen in this city if you will be doing this job. So up to that level basically information few people say have. So basically that type of information Bollywood group also have. So basically, so I am not telling that Bollywood groups are handling the American governments. I am not telling that the Bollywood groups are handling the entire European governments. I am not telling that. So basically, like that, the entire culture is getting also handled. So basically, so Bollywood exactly know basically that what are the things going to happen. For example, you are placing one of the product basically. You are creating one of the product. You have created one of the mobile product as you, and that mobile product you are launching in this city. So basically, according to the culture of that city, culture of the behaviors of that city, according to the food behaviors, according to the each and every environment basically, which is setted by the set of group basically. According to that, we can exactly tell basically what are the how many products basically that is going to be purchased because you can't force anyone basically to purchase this product. You can just predict basically whether he's going to purchase or not. So that basically type of prediction basically Bollywood group says that we can able to do basically, and up to the level information basically Bollywood groups are telling that we are not running the American government, we are not running the European government, we are not running the um, Italian government, we are not running the UAE government, we are not running everything basically. We are just have the information basically. If anybody says that Bollywood group, can you please tell that basically this product we are launching in the city? If you can launch this product in the city basically, then basically you basically first they asked basically how many products basically you say that this product is basically going to sell this many numbers basically. So they told that yeah, this many numbers basically that can be sell. Then basically they have given contract to that Bollywood basically you can sell that product. So basically for that basically they do the one advertising panel basically and set of heroine actors and actors basically heroines and heroes basically whatever the product basically owner basically have selected their choice basically according to that basically the uh, Bollywood group basically do the advertising and they basically sells the product according to their ideas and basically according to their behaviors basically. So like this basically whatever number basically they have given they have sold that. Then basically the product was basically of Bollywood and the Bollywood told that we have sold this product basically and we have the certain numbers in our database basically according to that we have sold the product basically. So you can just imagine the Bollywood industry basically you can. So we are here basically telling that there is one Bollywood city that is basically we are going to create, and according to that city, basically we are going to handle the set of basically cities and set of states and set of countries. Basically. So this is basically 116th part and 117th part. We are going to discuss a little bit more about the Bollywood industry, how basically that industry is getting affected to the software industry, because Bollywood industry says that we have created the SAP, we have created the Microsoft, we have created the Salesforce on the set of our user stories, which are basically in the form of movies, in the form of theaters, and in the form of theaters and the serials basically.